This smells very strong. It's 11 a.m. in case anyone wanted to know. Hey everyone, I'm Brenda, tech reporter with Mashable, and today we are testing out the Barsys Smart Coaster. What this is a literal coaster that you put a cup on that connects to your phone and tablet, and it has a ton of pre-programmed drinks on the connected app. To really test this thing out, we invited a professional bartender into the studio to make the exact same drinks that I make, and then have our wonderful coworkers taste test them to then guess which one I made and which one the bartender made, and then also tell us their preferred one. Okay, so the first drink that I'm going to make is a Mai Tai. So the app is gonna walk me through it and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. I don't really have that much faith, but we'll see.
Hi, my name's Pamela Wisnitzer. I'm a bartender here in New York City. So we're making a Mai Tai. The way that I make Mai Tai, I like to start with the least expensive ingredients. So we're gonna use lime juice. We're gonna do 0.75 ounces of that into the shaker. I should have done the small tin. All my friends are gonna hate me if I do that.
The first step is to place the glass on the coaster. As soon as I do that, it recognizes that it's on here. And now it says to add the dark rum, and I'm gonna pour it until the coaster turns green. Okay, which one is it this one?
No.
Is it this one?
No.
Is it this one? Wait, is this one?
Liquor on the right. Yes.
This one, okay.
We're going to use orgeat. Orgeat's an almond syrup. You don't need too much of this, but I'm gonna do a half an ounce of this to add a little sweetness into the drink. It's okay.
Wait, what did I do? Did I pour it for too long?
No.
I poured it until
Great. Keep going.
I poured it until it turned green.
We're gonna add curacao. Curacao is an orange liqueur. It's the same proof level a lot of times as rum, so be careful. You don't have to use too much of it. We're gonna do 0.5 ounces or half an ounce of that into our tin as well.
Curacao. So I'm gonna pour this again until the coaster turns green, so. This smells very strong. It's 11 a.m. in case anyone wanted to know.
So we're gonna do 1.75 ounces of that into our shaker. A nice dark aged rum, I think always works really well in a Mai Tai.
Orgeat syrup. Which one is that? Oh, yeah. So here we go. Oh, okay. Clearly I'm not good at catching when this thing turns green because I'm looking at the app.
We're going to shake that up, so add some fresh ice in. This ice is a little bit crushed, so you don't need too much of it, just enough to whip shake it up. All right.
Next is lime juice. All right, it says the drink is complete.
You have that nice aeration on top of the drink. Pack it up with a teeny bit more ice to top it off, and then finish it with an orange slice. There's your Mai Tai.
This looks nice. I'm trying to figure out which one. I don't know, they both look pretty identical. I want to believe that the one bit made by the bartender is better. That the robots aren't gonna steal our jobs anytime soon. But we'll see. Should I drink them now? Okay. I'm gonna do the one on the right first. That's really good. That is really good. Okay. Now this one. They both kind of taste the same. This one's a little bit more like citrusy, I guess. I feel like a little bit of like a tang after it. So if I had to guess, and it's pretty hard, I'd say this one is, well, this one's better balanced, so I'd say that this one might be the coaster. Did I get it? I feel awkward now, so I'm gonna take another sip of this.
Up next is the Negroni.
Negroni is equal parts of 3 ingredients. If you prefer something more than another, you can always alter it, but otherwise it's just equal parts. And if you don't have a jigger at home, I tell everybody, go ahead and grab a shot glass, because that works as well.
Now it says to add dry vermouth. So I'm gonna look at what we have and find the dry vermouth.
So we're gonna start with our gin. We're gonna do 1.5 ounces of that into our mixing glass.
Oh my God. Is it oh, it's this one. Yes, okay.
Then we're going to add a sweet vermouth in there as well, 1.5 ounces additionally. So fill that up, and we're gonna pour that out.
Okay, add gin. Ah, yes. Ooh, this thing is really, ooh. Oh no. Okay.
And then finally, the last ingredient, which makes a Negroni, is the Amaro, or the bitter component. So we're using Campari, which is a bright red, bitter Amaro. So it's a little bit bittersweet, which is really nice. 1.5 ounces in there as well.
Okay, guys, oh. I'm not looking at the giant labels in front of me. Ooh, I think I'm getting better at this, guys. It says the drink is complete. So, we did it.
We're gonna finish that off in our glass. And there's your Negroni. You can feel free to swirl a little bit before you start, just because
Alright.
the ice.
Dude, who do you think is gonna win?
The machine. Just because I tend to like things on the sweeter side. Interesting. Oh, that's the better drink, by far. Totally better. Way better. This one is just a lot more balanced. This one, to me, almost tastes a little bit metallic. So I would definitely go with that one. This one seems like the bartender drink, because it just seems a little bit more like balanced and like it hit my palate in like a nice, clean way. And this one this felt a little bit bitter and a little bit metallic. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with that one. Am I right?
No.
Oh. Okay, sorry.
Okay, so our last and final drink is going to be a margarita. So again, place the cup on the coaster.
Margarita has 3 parts, and 3 parts pretty much only. We're gonna do 0.75 ounces of lime juice. You can always increase that a bit more if you want it to be more tart.
I do know what a tequila bottle looks like. I'm gonna pour. Oh, I think I had a little extra.
Then we're gonna add a triple sec. A good triple sec is gonna be about 40% or 80 proof.
Next is triple sec. Ooh, I smell like tequila. Just really strong.
And then we're gonna add the star of the show, which is gonna be the tequila. Make sure it says 100% agave on the bottle. You don't want anything that says less than that. So we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of that into your shaker.
Next and final, I think, ingredient is the lime juice. Oh, okay. All right, we completed it.
And that's gonna be a margarita.
They both look the same, so we'll see what happens.
Go ahead.
All right. Good. Tastes like margarita. I'm into that. So they both taste pretty much the same. I think this one's a little stronger. And then now's the part where I guess which one's which. I think this one only because I could taste the tequila a little bit more. I'm gonna say this is made by the bartender and this is by the coaster. All the way around? Oh wow, magic. Can I have another sip? Yeah, but both are really good.
So I didn't really know how I would feel about the Barsys coaster, but I think that it really does simplify the process I do think that I had the tendency to over pour, which I noticed when people were taste testing that they either mentioned the drink made by the coaster was stronger, or they could really taste, you know, the alcohol a little more, or that it was sweeter, depending on the different type of ingredients that I used. I think that it definitely lays a good foundation for people who really don't know what they're doing, but then it still leaves room for you to be able to customize the drinks the way that you want it. Yeah, it is a little bit on the pricey side at $149, but I think that you'll be able to get a lot of use out of it.
I mean, I'm slightly embarrassed, but I'm also not, the whole purpose of being a bartender is to customize a drink for your patron, for your consumer, for your customer. So if you want something sweeter, I'm gonna make it sweeter. If you want it more tart, I'm gonna make it more tart. And we didn't talk to any of these people beforehand. We had no idea how they wanted their drinks. But at the end of the day, like, a robot's not gonna come for you when your partner dumps you. So like, a bartender will, and that's why you're gonna keep coming to see us. So make the drinks at home. This is a good basis to start, but then when you want a little more of a professional angle, come see us at the bars.